Dun, 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 dun. Come on, start, do it. Do it, do it. Do it for honor and glory and dramatic effect. Yes! And we're actually playing the new map.
Because winners are sexy.
After we listening to this beautiful voice, which I'm listening to every day because it sounds like angels, to know what winners really are. Okay, I think my encoding calmed down a little bit, so it will be fine.
A new item has been unlocked.
There we go, we are currently in-game. On the right side, we're playing SoloZelda, or SoloZelda is actually playing in team colors blue. On the left side, team RastaPanda in red. And they will go for the kill. They want to have their money worth. Team SoloZelda immediately capturing Bot Watchtower, very good engage against Bastion. Do not let him jump in. Now he, however, has the opportunity. The team split up a little bit. Tactics is a bit out of position, he is abandoned by his team. He's getting hunted down by Bastion, but Bastion went into a trap, which turned out to be actually a trap for SoloZelda. SoloZelda lost here 2 sentinels at this very early beginning. Now X-Rumble is still in danger. Cobra is trying to help him, gets in between, dies as well. So we have actually a lead currently for 3-0 for team RastaPanda. Very well played. The RastaPanda is dangerous. I'm very curious who will secure the win of this finals. Of course, both teams with the knowledge of being already further, they could maybe play a little bit more relaxed. Then again, we're still playing finals for honor, glory and everything else. Bot lane, 2 warheads facing each other, shooting rockets at each other, showing each other's rockets into each other's faces. That was a weird sentence. And top, Blitz versus Vox. I think Blitz have a huge trouble against the Vox, as both have the same range of attack, and I think that Vox currently in 1-1 should be the stronger sentinel, as her mechanics with the energy should give her more sustain than Blitz has. Bot lane now, the Super Galaxy Rumble is waiting for an engage. He's going in. Lesbo needs to be careful. Well, not exactly 100% well placed. Traps there top lane. Razork is actually getting hunted down by Bastion, but he has all time of the world of getting away. Now 1 team level lead for team RastaPanda. Reno is going in, catching Neoblast, who's using his shield to survive and disengage. They're eating a little bit of damage. They can't stand still against Decima, who is such an offensive. Ooh, and a lot of damage misplaced. Zell, however, spear shot, allowing her to get away. Battery drones are moving on top, and bot watchtower tactics. Careful, silenced first, then engaged by Bastion. He's going down. Zell is in trouble as she's getting flanked from from Cobra. Blitz, they all want her alive, they want her dead. Blitz is finishing her now. Free reign on those battery drones. On top, there's nothing Team SoloZelda can currently do. They're trying to retake bot battery drone, but they also are actually playing with all the support, and the support of Decima makes this team fight so much stronger, as she's providing some sustain with her shield. And of course, this is very dangerous for SoloZelda. I wonder what their plan is, how they're getting back. Decima is providing so much zoom control in team fights. It's amazing. You can't stand still against her, otherwise you will get a significant amount of damage. So it's very dangerous and very difficult to play against her. Then again, mobility characters and burst characters are the way to go against Decima. However, they are not the best team fight characters, so they need to go for a lot of ganks, a lot of pressure in order to avoid those 5 versus 5 team fights. Vox needs to be careful. Bastion is already Siposimo at this point is disconnected. We hope that he will come back very fast. He's playing for Team RastaPanda, so maybe now SoloZelda can utilize it a little bit better. I have no doubts, however, that he will come back as long as his internet isn't completely crashed. Team RastaPanda is still ahead now, 1 level. They have their ultimates. I think they should immediately make an engage, goes in and kills as much as possible. Bot Warhead versus Warheads, actually bot Warhead versus Warheads. Let's go. Of course, he won't be that good in defending. He's running around, his tower is taking damage. This is of course not very good for Team SoloZelda at this point in time. They're crashing mid with a tank drone. Bot lane didn't fell. The bot somehow managed to get his senses together. His how do you call it, his very good sniping there by Super Galaxy, but now he needs to get away. Very good chain. Ooh, but still the Seema is going down. She was focused on killing Cobra, at the same time got sniped by Zell. The Cobra, however, for Team SoloZelda went down. Now Bastion, the beast, is still engaging. He has a level advantage, so it's really hard to get him down. He's still jumping in tactics, however jumps out. Now Bastion has to retreat as he has no energy left to compete in mid lane. Bot Warhead is just pushing the lane when the battery drone is up. This is a huge step back. I hope Sipo will come back fast into this game. Down, SoloZelda definitely needs their Warhead on the top of the game. Now they have actually secured the drone, and it's completely charged, so Team RastaPanda good engaged there by tactics. The Cobra is going down. Bastion is completely getting body blocked into the corner. He can't escape. This is the second time it happened. The first time, however, he turns the tides by enemy sentinels being clustered up. I'm eating a lot of AoE. Sipo is back in the game. We have lost a bot in this game, which nobody cries any tears behind him. Team SoloZelda balls going deep in, trying to take down the artillery, the tank drone, but Warhead's ulti is doing a lot of damage, dropping really hard. Tactics has to use his ultimate. Super Galaxy, very good, very ballsy engage. Actually, they're taking down the enemy Cobra, but they're paying with Rhino and Cobra's lives for it. So SoloZelda is currently not on the top of the game. RastaPanda has the grip around this game very tightly, so they need definitely to come back a little bit. And final opening there, I'm not sure what to aim for. Team constellation wise, I think that RastaPanda is so much stronger with a support which SoloZelda doesn't have. Tank drone is pushing mid. SoloZelda's lane tank, the tier 1 tower is taking damage, but of course now they engage, miss, ulti stun by Cobra, followed up by the rest of the team. The Seema is running freely. He doesn't have a dash yet. Up again, he used his dash to engage, missed his stun. Therefore, the Seema walked freely. He paid with this mistake with his life, and the drone, the mech suit, is roaming the battlefield in mid lane. Sipo is trying to apply pressure. He says, "You killed me when I was a bot. I love my bot. How could you do this?" Mid lane actually getting pushed back by SoloZelda. Then again, they're just falling back to regroup, and they will push out again with a full strength. Sipo, he really wants to go for the blood. He's angry that he disconnected. He's cursing all the 7 health that has happened to him. Tactics, careful, tactics, double stun. He's going down before he can actually activate his ultimate. The Seema's ultimate is going down, healing significantly amount, giving them some sustain. Zell, X-Rambo and Super Galaxy are all waiting for an opening, but this Bastion, this is a beast. Today he's tanking so much damage, he's engaging with no mercy. Team level wise they are both equally, but now Sipo, careful, you could get engaged. The Seema using her OE ability to just push them back. They can't really engage, they have no vision what's going on. Very dangerous, but Sipo completely misjudging the situation, trying to go in, getting annihilated. He's going down. Bot is open. Vote is open for all negative suggestions against the tower. The tower is a little bit crying. His synapses are in fear, clustered together. He doesn't want to be hurt. And then again, Bastion is just going in. He doesn't care for his feelings. He is like a, I don't know, someone who has no feelings. And maybe this is no wonder, because Bastion is a freaking robot. Then again, maybe there's someone sitting in. We don't know, we don't want to know. We just see that the real and the rage and the punishment and the damage is real. Stunned by Super Galaxy, engaging Bastion. Bastion, however, is not the target to be engaged. They need to get a Warhead down. Although they push them back, they are capable of taking the drone. But the tower, no, the tower is actually standing with like 1 HP left. It looks with his big brown eyes up to RastaPanda. Please don't kill me, feed me, love me, please don't kill me. But I don't think that there is any chance of surviving this match. Mid tower, however, went down. Bot is pushing Warhead. This has to retreat this tower. Why is he not just taking this tower down? He's running a little bit, and mid lane is getting engaged again. Good place. Stun by the Seamer, followed by a silence of Blitz. Very good combination of skills. Mid lane, Rhino is going down. Vox is going in. Razor is trying to make a play. He gets stunned again. What did this Seamer actually drink? Did she drink aim water? Like, what is she doing? She's hitting everything. Their ultimate, however, comes a little bit, no, it comes early enough. They're regaining a lot of health. Again, very beautiful stun. Emotep is dropping low. Warhead is coming from underneath, but what can he do against the Warhead and the Bastion? In the way to rejoin his team to defend. SoloZelda completely on the backtrack. We know that SoloZelda plays on late game, but if they're completely falling behind, and now it's 2 level actually, this will be very hard to regain control of this game. And now battery drone on bot and on top for RastaPanda, and RastaPanda is playing one of their best games which I've seen so far. Bastion is a beast. It's amazing how much damage he's absorbing, how long he's standing there. Of course, the level difference plays into his hands, but Zelda doesn't feel. So look at this. He doesn't care. He's going in. He's annihilating 2 sentinels. He's dropping so low to 10%. Still managed to survive against the onslaught of Zell and Rhino. He's just dropping them with his mighty hammer, which I call, no, actually with his fist, which I would call mighty hammer. You could totally make a good Thor replacement, Mjolnir replacement, actually, so to speak. And this was the first mission actually by Decima with her stun. The battery drone goes towards RastaPanda, so no danger. The RastaPanda immediately using the advantage to taking down the artillery drones, keeping the pressure up, keeping the pressure real. The pressure is real for SoloZelda. SoloZelda seems to be playing a little bit relaxed. Maybe they don't even care so much, as this game is a rather weak game currently by SoloZelda. Let's see if they manage to turn this game around. The Rhino is going in, misses his stun, followed by a good Warhead placed. Root Razor out of position, beautiful again, combination of skills. He has no chance to do anything. Tactics should have his ultimate, however, up. Super Galaxy needs to be careful. He needs to juke. Emotep wants the blood, but then realizing he's splitting away from his team, which you should never do. Don't hunt a freaking Cobra if you don't 100% know that you will get him down in time. Otherwise, you will just lose too much time. Bastion is positioning himself in a good spot. And the onslaught of RastaPanda is real. SoloZelda with the back to the wall. I do not see any real possibility currently to retake the game at this very moment. Then again, they have all tier 2 towers still standing. It's not the first game that they lost. All tier 1 towers getting into a disadvantage and suddenly coming from behind, not asking for allowance or permission, and just going in without using anything besides them going in. And I don't have a heart because I have gave my heart away to my wife, which holds it dearly. God damn it, this makes me cry. Now SoloZelda is trying to, they took the battery down on top, but the beast Bastion, how I will call him from now on, is just going balls deep. Any mercy cry of SoloZelda is denied. They are fighting. SoloZelda lost 2 sentinels. Decima died as well, but Decima is not necessary as she used all her skills. Her ultimate was already cast, and in this, with her duration of her cooldowns, she did what she had to do, and she didn't have to survive. More importantly, the damage dealer stayed alive, which can now participate in the push against SoloZelda's tier 2 mid tower. Top Blitz is trying to get control of Zen. He is very low in energy. However, yeah, he has actually on the plasma charge on C, so any sentinel assist or kill will provide him some dingensbums, and you guys know what I'm talking about because I completely lost track of what I wanted to say. So I'm just filling up the gap right now with talking what I just can think of and explaining to you that I'm just talking about nothing because I forgot what I wanted to say. This is amazing. This is a live moderation going on. I still didn't find my way back into the game to comment actually the game. Then again, nothing is happening, so who cares? Let's take a deep breath break. Refocus. Vox. Look at Vox. Now actually team RastaPanda took into possession their max suit, going directly into mid lane, trying to apply some pressure. Of course SoloZelda sees it incoming as they have vision on the minimap where the enemy max suit currently is. Therefore they know exactly what is going on. This can actually be used. Now the mid, I will tell it later, the mid is going deep. Bastion is going into the middle of everyone, and Team SoloZelda has currently huge problems to actually defend against Razak. Is going deep, very good ultimate there, but it was completely countered by Decima. That's why they actually left Vox to be played by SoloZelda. They know they can counter Vox ulti by the ulti of Decima, which renders is completely useless as those trapped in Vox ulti can be have a lot of sustain through the ultimate of Decima. It's still very dangerous because if you chain those team AoE combinations, and still they can be bursted down, but the chances are very high if you don't correctly execute it that actually the team will survive, will still be standing, still kicking, spitting into your face, throwing curse words at your at you, and then start tearing down your objectives, your beautiful tower which you love because you shared beautiful memories with them. But Cobra a little bit out of position, so he needs to be careful. However, the map, oh my god, and she immediately sees him because, oh, double dash, very good. He's still, however, not out of when Decima stun again, absolutely fantastic place. And Cobra is going down, Razak is going in, very good this time, but the combination is not 100%. The Bastion is being focused down. Why? He is a tank. Followed up, they're still trying to go tactics, misplaced his stun. This is the moment of the potential comeback for SoloZelda, but they're messing it up. Wrong focus. Decima is still standing with only a few HP left, and now one after one is picked up. SoloZelda is going down, only Vox is standing. I believe in Razork. He is an awesome player. He is a streamer as well. Make sure that you actually subscribe to his channel, follow his channel. It is for free. So to see when he is live again, our Italian streamer friend, I'm saying this with an accent because I feel this stresses the situation more than I would have said it without an accent. You guys know what I think, and my most favorite word is beautiful. There we go. Again, hit by the Decima stun. Razork has to pull back. His streamer name is, by the way, Kroza, just in case you wanted to know this. He's trying to defend, but Team RastaPanda is just moving across the map. Super Galaxy has to retreat again. The map design, however, allows him to be escaped. Misses, however, his stun, allowing Emotep to come very close, followed by Super Galaxy Rumble with a silence on him. He couldn't do anything anymore. Decima ultimate saves, avoids damage, lets him regenerate. It wasn't placed 100% well. I think he expected someone coming in at this moment, and tried to cast it in advance, which was a little bit misplaced. And again, they lost one sentinel. RastaPanda is still strong and kicking and sitting and standing. Whatever, I'm losing my head. I drank one beer today. This explains why I'm a little bit like. And now RastaPanda is actually going in, finishing the deal against SoloZelda. RastaPanda is super dangerous, playing on a high level, but then we all know it is not so much anymore about this finals as this amazing finals at Gamescom. 4 shots for the first live tournament, so whoever can, you should sell your house to drive to Gamescom and witness this event in history of esports. This is the first event of a long series of events. RastaPanda is just sealing the deal. The constant onslaught and pressure is too much for SoloZelda. This time they have not a good chance of coming back. 2 levels behind and losing 1 tier 2 tower after another, 1 sentinel after another. Is sitting in Valhalla for some time, for the duration of a minute, drinking some Ale with Zeus and Thor and Odin and whoever else is there. Team SoloZelda, of course, never gives up. They're still lurking around. They're trying to make a play. His Super Galaxy Rumble is trying to secure Battery Drone on bot lane, but Team RastaPanda in form of Bastion and Warhead tell him, "You're a bad Cobra, don't touch our Battery Drone, bad Cobra," and sending him in the corner where he was gonna sit now for another 45 seconds, just playing, I guess, with something he can play when he's dead. I don't know. We solved the mystery. Actually, we didn't, but you guys have fantasy, you know what he is playing with. His Game Boy, of course. Jesus Christ. Boys. So, we have another push now on bot lane. RastaPanda is not taking any break. They're constantly keeping the pressure up. 2-level advantage now. Cobra will be back in time to engage the potential team fight, which will be fought very soon. Of course, not in the first line, as a second engagement. This is how you play Cobra. And again, the Decima AoE is so strong. Look how they're pushing them away. Now, however, it is on cooldown. Now would be the time to actually engage them. I'm not sure if Team SoloZelda should currently wait for an engage from their point. What they definitely need to do is clear those artillery drones. Resurrect runs very low in his energy. Now they're going, and the Decima ultimate coming because she knows it's coming down, followed by Vox ulti. Zell is sniping Cobra, but at the same time Bastion went in. However, it's still a 5 versus 3. Is this the comeback which SoloZelda needs to get the game back into their hands? No tower down yet for RastaPanda. How is now the next move of SoloZelda after winning this team fight? It's a 5 versus 2 situation currently on the map. SoloZelda has all means necessary to come back into this game. They need to take objective. They're going for the battery drone. They're completely skipping currently any other objectives. They want the battery drone, as they know. With 1 more battery drone, they will have the max suit up again. Up and running, and with the max suit they can technically start pushing into the lanes. Then again, 30 seconds. What can they do actually in this time? 1 tier 1 tower could be taken down. Then again, if they are splitting, it could be an advantage. I don't know. Let's see what SoloZelda will do. SoloZelda always managed somehow to come back into this game so far, as I witnessed those games. So they are always dangerous. Team level wise, they are on the same level right now, so everything is completely open. The HQ of SoloZelda is still strong. They have tier 2 tier 2 tower are down for SoloZelda, meaning that those lanes were pushed, but then again this means some XP for them. They have all the experience to split push and split defend. The max suit is powered up. Super Galaxy Rumble wants to know what can be done. Is this the moment where we're gonna see a bait with the max suit, where he is going one lane and suddenly they're striking on a completely different position? Super Galaxy Rumble playing Cobra, he technically can escape after the max suit went down very easily, so maybe this is the play. Razek is lurking around for a situation. Warhead on bot lane, he's trying to split push. They need towers. Bastion, however, is going, engaging. He's catching Rumble. Rumble is going down. Tactics is trying to go in. They're trying to get Emo tap, but it doesn't work out. It's a mispositioning. Bastion completely annihilates their positioning. The max suit is still standing. Super Galaxy is trying to do as much damage as possible. The max suit will be destroyed any second now. At the same time, he's trying to get out with double dash. He manages to get on distance, but he is still followed up. Tactics is going back in again. I'm not sure if this was the right decision. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. I'm not sure. Let's see what is going to happen. Tactics is dropping really low. He's trying to stun. He will be catched eventually. I think He shouldn't have gone in again. And the Artillery is shooting at the tower at the same time. Bot went down. Warhead was capable of taking it down. However, now he is getting taken down. No mercy for him by Bastion. And the whole RastaPanda team. Cobra is running for his life. The HQ is dropping 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. I can't even look how fast the HQ is dropping. And with this glorious win, RastaPanda secures 1 win over SoloZelda. We have, of course, a second game to be played in a very few moments. And I'm sweaty.
'Cause winners are sexy.